Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60&Me, and I am on a train journey today. I'm all alone on an early morning train to Zurich. I'm going to be, I've got a day pass, and I'm going to be going on a trip that I've always wanted to go on. I started in Zug, I'm going to Zurich now. I change here for Bern, and then in Bern I go on another train to a place called Zweisimmen, where I pick up a train called the Belle Epoque. And the Belle Epoque is like a train that's been renovated to sort of simulate a 1930s, just classic, romantic, vintage train. And that takes us to Montreux. And I'll be in Montreux for a couple of hours and then back to Zug via Lausanne. It's a very rainy weather situation right now, so I had to make some adjustments to my journey so I'm not getting off of buses. There's flooding in a lot of places in Switzerland. So this is going to be, I think, hopefully a good journey and no delays, but I've got a day pass so I can go anywhere that I want in Switzerland, and hope that you're having some adventures wherever you are too. But I'll be taking pictures as I go, and hope that you enjoy this journey with me. Hi everybody. Well, I've made it to Zweisimmen, and it's a lovely little town at the beginning of a part of Switzerland called the Bernese Oberland. And it's just a chain of beautiful little villages that wind through the mountains. And the next part of this journey is on what's called the Belle Epoque, which is a train that I guess it's been renovated. I'll learn more as I get on, but it's kind of 1930s style and beautifully ornate. I've looked at pictures of it, and it's a panoramic train, so you get a spectacular view as you go from here to Montreux, which is a place I've been before, but it was a long time ago. So before the before the pandemic. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the day. The light is fantastic here, and I'm standing in a little garden. I think it's a cafe or a restaurant when it's open during the week, but it's Sunday, so it's nice and quiet. So, well, let's see, what can I tell you? Train journeys, they're magical. Really, this has been a really interesting one. Switzerland is an amazing country, beautiful in so many ways, but I always wonder when I'm going across these train journeys why people have such a diversity of land. Like why some people have lots and lots of land and then others don't have any. It seems that this world is kind of divided into areas where there's just so much greenery and beauty and landscape and one farm, and then other parts where there's just hundreds and hundreds of people in a small space. It just somehow seems unfair. I don't know why it came to me that way or why I even want to discuss it, but it was just such a beautiful drive here on the train, and I just got to thinking about how other people are living their lives. And I think it's all inspired by this crazy book I'm reading called The Midnight Library, which I think somebody in our group actually recommended to me, and it's all about different lives that you might have lived. And it's a story of a person who's reflecting on different directions that she could have taken and what would have been the change in her life, what would have been different. And it just made me think, here I am in Switzerland. What would have happened if I had decided to stay in London, or I had decided not to move to Seattle, or if I had, you could just fill in the blanks. Don't know whether any of you ever had that experience, but here I am standing in a courtyard somewhere in Switzerland talking to you about a book. But anyway, I'm off to have some lunch, I think, and the train leaves in about an hour, so I'm looking forward to that. But I think I just wanted, for some reason, to interject that moment that things happen when you're driving along on a train, and thoughts come into your mind that might be of interest to others, and you're kind of on this journey with me, and it's been quite a year, hasn't it, for all of us? But it's nice to be able to get out and travel again, and hope that you're doing well. So the next piece is going to be a little bit of pictures of Zweisimmen. Difficult to pronounce, but hope that you're all doing well. Thank you for being with me on this journey. Thanks. Well, everything seems to be shut because it's Sunday, but there's plenty of little shops here, restaurants, cafes. There's a paper shop, hairdressers. Zweisimmen is a little bit quiet at the moment, but this is actually, apparently there's a funicular that goes up to the top of the mountain. I haven't got quite enough time to do that, but a lot of hiking here. People come here for, you know, camping. It's a really beautiful Swiss town. And now the next part of the journey is on the Belle Epoque to Montreux. So I'll be sharing it with you. It's windy. Hi everybody, well I've arrived in Montreux, and in typical Swiss fashion the weather has changed completely. It's brilliant sunshine here, really beautiful day. Now Montreux is on Lake Geneva and it's the most amazing place. I've been here in the winter during the Christmas market. They have a very famous jazz festival in the month of August, but right now it's kind of between seasons. Well, it's summer really, and there's lots of people here. And the train journey was long but very, very beautiful, and hope you enjoy the pictures I took. But I'm going to walk along the lake, take some pictures here. I'm standing in a really lovely garden actually. Even though there's a car parked behind me. I'm going to turn around, you can see. So you can see the lake in the distance. I'll go closer and take some more pictures.